Hello and welcome to today's edition of Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Zoe Abu-Baidoo. Coming up, the national chairman of the National Democratic Congress charges the party members to defend themselves if they are attacked by supporters of the NPP. We have the details of this and many more stories right here. Do stay. And to our headline story, where the national chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Akuffo, has charged party members to defend themselves if they are attacked by supporters of the NPP. There have been several reported cases of violence being perpetrated by supposed members of the NPP against some members of the NDC after flag bearer Nana Addo was declared President-elect by the Electoral Commission last Friday. The NPP supporters also reportedly have vandalized some government installations and properties, as well as illegally taking over some toll booths and public toilets. Addressing the press at the party's headquarters today, Akuffo said, despite several calls on the NPP leadership to caution their members, there are still reported cases of attacks on NDC members. He said the party has therefore run out of patience. Now, former Attorney General Amidu has asked persons lobbying for him to be offered a position by President-elect Nana Addo to desist from doing so because the approach being used is against his personal principle. Mr. Amidu, in a statement copied to citifmonline.com, said some members have had discussions with him face-to-face, whereas others have called him on phone to inform him of their efforts to ensure he gets an appointment. Mr. Amidu said the president-elect must be allowed the freedom to exercise that power without undue pressure, which is, in his view, amounts to some form of corruption, something he is usually strongly against. Suggestions for Martin Amidu to be appointed as either an independent prosecutor or attorney general heightened after the Electoral Commission declared Nana Addo as president-elect last week Friday. But Mr. Amidu has warned persons pushing the agenda to stay off and allow the president-elect to make his choices. He said such suggestions cannot be encouraged, especially when they are being done on the blind side of the president-elect. Meanwhile, President-elect Nana Addo has asked for more time in the selection of his ministers. Nana Addo says he needs to do more consultation before finally naming his ministers. Nana Addo told the National Executive Committee in a meeting today that they should give him time to draw up his list. And to our final story for today, where a Muslim leader, Sheikh Aremeyaw Shaibu, has expressed doubt that the Zongo communities across the country will see any significant transformation under the incoming New Patriotic Party government. The two leading political parties made promises in the electioneering period in a bid to woo voters of the Zongo communities. While the NDC promised to make the study of Arabic examinable, the NPP promised to transform the Zongos through its Zongo Development Fund. But Sheikh Aremeyaw Shaibu, who also doubles as the spokesperson for the chief imam, says things might remain the same because the Zongo community is usually exploited for electoral gains. And that's all for today on Citi News Daily on Citi TV with me, Zoe Abu-Baidoo. Thanks for your time.